Are you ready?
Hey y'all, this is Jeremy Dossey. This is today's show, July 4th, 2012. Welcome to Bull Talk. Hey, hope y'all enjoyed the new intro I'm doing on the show and everything. It's going to be awesome for the rest of the new shows. But what we're here for is two special guests that are, these men right here put their life on the line. Well, excuse me, not life. Their bodies on the line every night they go to entertain us. If y'all ever watch WWE or WCW, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's pro wrestling. What they do is they wrestle in the NSF, which is New School Federation. It started in 2008. It's based out of Temple, Texas, and it's been in Central Texas ever since. If y'all grew up watching Hulk Hogan and all these guys, this is where they started. They started where these guys started. I mean, they got to come from somewhere. So, my first guest, he's been known as Tennessee Gentleman, Bubba Dumplings. He's from here in Temple, Texas, and he started wrestling about 4 years ago, in 2008. Brent Kinsey is my guest here. He's wrestled all over the United States. Brent, tell us a little bit how you got started.
I've always been a fan of wrestling. I guess from the time I was about 10 years old or so, and it wasn't so much the storylines or anything. It was just the athleticism that really got me. And it was just, I mean, how do these guys go and do this crazy stuff? And just, that's how I wanted to do it. I wanted to emulate it. So I'd play around with my buddies and try not to hurt each other, but, and then going through life, doing the adult thing and getting a real job, and kind of put my dreams on the back burner, I guess. And then a buddy of mine told me about a friend of his who was training with a company here in Central Texas. And I said, really? I said, well, give me the phone number. Let me look into it, and I'll call him and give him a holler, And so I did. And I told him to come check it out. It was out in Lampasas before NSF got started. This was another company.
Yeah.
But it included a lot of the core guys who started in SF. So I went out there and I met guys like Ryan Genesis and a couple other guys. Started taking my first bumps in the ring, and it was miserable. But I knew immediately that it was something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then that was February of 2008. So by May, I ended up having my first match with New School Federation in Temple, Texas at Lone Star Sports Bar and Grill. It was against a guy named Dossey. Been doing it ever since, man. Trying to get in as many matches as I can.
Yeah.
Try to wrestle as many different people as I can, and learn as much as I can along the way.
Okay, well, here's another quick question.
Okay.
Where have you been in the business, and where do you plan to go in this business?
Man, all around Texas, man. All the way up to Amarillo, all the way down to Corpus, San Antonio, East Texas, out in San Angelo. It's just Dallas.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Texas you can possibly wrestle, I've tried to be there. Even as far south as Laredo. Wrestled in Arkansas, wrestled in New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, trying to get up towards Nevada and California before too long. mostly the Southwest.
Yeah.
I'd like to branch out east. Go up towards Florida, Georgia, all those places as well. My main goal is Japan.
Japan. You don't want to order for Vince?
If it happens, that'd be great. But I mean, coming up, I was more attracted to the style of Japan. How they guys like Vader and Bam Bam, they were huge over there. So it was that's kind of what I aspire to do.
Yeah. Is
follow in their footsteps and go over there to Japan.
What can we expect to see from your Friday night match? Tell us who it's with and a little bit about the storyline, everything's going on with all that.
Well, I'm wrestling a guy named Mike Dell. Goes by one man Mike Dell, and he's the current NSF heavyweight champion. I wrestled him last month at the Fieldhouse Gym and got screwed over out of my.
I saw that.
Out of my match.
I saw that last night. I watched it last night.
And I intend to get that title and get my revenge against Mike Dell. So
good.
So it's been a long road. I've never held the NSF heavyweight championship, so I look to do it real soon, and I'm hoping it becomes final on Friday.
What are some of the championships you've held in the past?
I've held the NSF Central Texas Championship. Held that for a little while. Had a lot of really good matches when I was a champion. Held the. Let me see if I can say this correct, because it's a long title. Deep East Texas Wrestling Piney Woods Heavyweight Championship. I was the first champion out there in Lufkin, Texas.
Okay.
Held that title. I've held SWWA Tag Team Championship, SWWA Texas Heavyweight Championship, and then the Southern Championship Wrestling Open Division Champion. I was their last champion before they closed the doors.
That sounds good, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad that I got to talk with you a little bit, get to know a little bit, the history here in this area. Like I said, I grew up watching everybody. My main one is Hulk Hogan, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay. I got a very special guest here today. This was the last minute deal. I talked to Brent. Brent's the one I've been dealing with all week long for all this. He's like, how about another guy? I said, all right, that sounds good. This guy is from Olympia, Washington. He's been in the wrestling business 6 years. He's a 2-time Tough Man boxing champion, multi-pro boxing matches, wrestled 2 tours in Japan, and a very impressive 10-time heavyweight wrestling champion in Texas. Ryan Genesis. Ryan, how you doing, bud?
What's up, man?
Not much.
Good. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Couldn't be better. I'm glad I get to speak with you today.
Yeah.
How did you get started in this business?
Let me see. So I was a boxer for 7 years. I won the 2 Tough Mans in Seattle, and I went to Oklahoma to the Thunderbird Casino for the World Championships there. And I was 17-3, and my family was moving down south to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to move down here too. When I got down here, wrestling was real huge, and I was always a fan. And I'm real into fitness.
Yeah.
So it was a dream, and I decided to follow it. I researched online, found a school, ended up being the same place that Brent was talking about.
Yeah.
That's how we met. And one thing led to another. Here we are.
Well, tell me a little bit about where you've been and where you plan on to go in this business. What you plan to do?
I've wrestled at every major independent pro wrestling organization inside Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee. I was up there doing SAW Pro Wrestling for a while. It's a TV show that goes out in Nashville and LA, I believe. I was recently wrestling at FSW in Phoenix. They run TV in Phoenix and Vegas, right? I did the 2 tours in Japan last year. I've been to Mexico before. I've done TNA tryout in Philly, TNA tryout in Louisiana, a Ring of Honor tryout in Philly. I've been an extra for John Cena at WrestleMania a couple years ago. I think that was in 09, right?
So
it was in Houston.
27.
Whenever WrestleMania was in Houston.
Now, how'd you be an extra when you're nowhere near his size?
Actually, he's like 6'2" and I'm 6'1".
But I mean,
he's more bulked up. But they were doing a thing like Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Where like there was a bunch of people who came out. We're all dressed up like him.
Okay. All right. I understand.
So, trying to think. Multiple clinics with guys that are legends. Les Thatcher, Tom Pritchard, Charlie Haas ran a clinic on us. And where do I plan to go? Well, I would like to get signed by a big company. That's the goal.
TNA or WWE.
Yeah. I would rather work for WWE. That's where the money is.
Oh yeah.
But I'm also happy doing what I'm doing. I couldn't do more at the level that I'm at without getting signed. I don't believe as far as like as lucky as I've been to get to travel around and stuff. I'm pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's awesome.
And we use this to do a lot of good, man. We've done a lot of charities for people.
Yeah.
And I've got to go in and talk to kids in hospitals and, just all kinds of different things. We've used it for good,
That's awesome. I mean, it's you got to help the kids out. I mean, I'm a big believer on that and everything. Who's your match with Friday, and what can we expect to see from your match Friday night?
I am in a tag team match with my tag team partner, Scott Summers. We do a tag team deal. We're the Kings of the Underground. And we're going to be wrestling former WWE FCW star Byron Wilcott and a mystery partner. He won't tell us who it is.
That's not good.
Last show we fought him. We fought Byron and Lance Hoyt from TNA. I don't know if you know who he is. And we beat them. So now he's coming with someone else. So, what can you expect?
Yeah.
Action, blood, guts, me kicking someone's ass.
That sounds awesome. I like that. These two guys right here are, I just met them today. Well, I met him here a while back here at a bar, but they don't count. I was half intoxicated. But these two guys, even though I just met them today, and like I said, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I mean, I'm 5'7", 145 pounds, and y'all have seen how great shape I'm in. I've lost 45 pounds recently, and I'm in phenomenal shape compared to what I was 2 years ago. But these guys right here make me look like I'm about 4 foot tall. I'm telling y'all. And this man, he's built. Like I said, these are like heroes here. These are like heroes to me. It's like a kid in candy store. But I want y'all, the show is Friday night. It's July 6th at 6:30 p.m. at Dim and Diamonds in Temple, Texas. Brent, can you tell us a little bit about the admission and all that stuff?
It's going to be 6:30 Friday night. General admission is $10. Military with military ID is $8. And kids, I think 10 and under are $5. And also we'll be passing flyers around town here the next couple of days. And if you happen to bring a flyer with you, you can receive a free child's admission with a paid adult admission. So doing something where the kids can get in.
Now, is that just one flyer per adult?
Yeah, one flyer per adult, and then paid adult.
One child.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Starts at 6:30. Should run to about 8:39.
No.
Big. It's family oriented. The kids are welcome. Bring the kids, man.
What about cameras? Video cameras?
Man. Honestly, yeah. Just bring what you can.
I didn't know because some events won't let you bring cameras.
Well, yeah. Anything that we can get our matches on video or people taking pictures where we can
the more
see,
the better.
The more the better, man. Honestly.
To help y'all out.
That just spreads the word for us,
Okay.
Can I tell them who's on the show?
Y'all can go ahead and if y'all got anything else, y'all are more than welcome to add it.
The show Friday, I just want to tell everybody who's going to be on it. We got former WWE superstar Rob Conway.
Rob Conway.
He's going to be wrestling Jax Dane, who's I don't know his exact weight, but it's around 400 pounds of solid muscle. We got Showtime Scott Summers, that's my tag partner, and he was voted best in Texas like
past
3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Keeps getting voted best. And myself, Brent here, Mike Dell, who's a multiple-time Texas champion.
That's what I think of Mike Dell.
Byron Wilcott from FCW. We got Mike Fires going to defend the Central Texas
title.
And a bunch of other guys.
A bunch of other guys. I like that. All right, man. I hope y'all, I enjoyed this interview. This is probably the best interview I've had so far. Like I said, this is going to be the hit show, I guarantee y'all.
You can also find her Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Y'all have a Facebook page?
Facebook, it's at a New School Federation Pro Wrestling. Just search that in the search bar, and you can find us.
Is there a website too?
There's not a website, no, but we put all our information on Facebook for people to see.
All right.
We've got a ton of fans out there, so
Yeah, I think I'm on.
any more likes would be great.
So, I mean, if y'all wrestle fans, y'all
like
do
it,
it. Because
you'll get all the info there.
that's how I got hooked up with him. I found him on there, then I added him on Facebook, and it was all history. While I'm thinking about it, we need to pray for everybody in Colorado, the people that's lost family, houses. Those fires are still going, y'all. From what I understood this morning, the fires are about, I think, right at 35% contained. So we need to pray for them. Pray for everybody out there that I've mentioned. Also, don't forget about my close family and friends. My cousin that's lost his little girl. The friends of mine, Christy, Scotty, Tina, Booter, and Christy, and Jesse. Christy's father was up playing his guitar, as I said yesterday, in his hospital bed. He only had a heart attack 2 weeks ago. Was in a coma for 1 week. So prayers work, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So I'm going to see y'all down the road. Y'all have a great night. Oh, and my camera woman, Jennifer. I forgot about you. Sorry, Jennifer. I love you. Anyways, I'll see y'all down the road. Y'all have a great night, and God bless.